but
Yeah. Yeah, I know. I've heard. Yeah, I've not read anything. But yeah, so we trailer just dropped. Hey everybody, just your average Joe, along with my other brother,
yes,
Jawan from Geek Vibes Nation. How you doing tonight, Jawan?
I'm good. You could say I'm just your average Jawan.
Just your average Jawan. Very good. With just your average Joe. And we were
Right.
about to go over the trailer that dropped at the Game Awards yesterday, right?
Mm-hmm.
For the brand new upcoming, we don't know a release date yet,
Right.
but the upcoming video game of Star Wars, by was it Quantic Dream is the developer,
Yeah.
and they've done Detroit Becoming Human, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah, so another developer gets a crack at it. Look, I love Jedi Fallen Order. I can't wait to a sequel for that as well. So I am still anticipating that. I did like the story in that a lot. But it is
What?
good, and
You didn't like the story?
I did. No, I did like the story.
Oh, I thought you said I didn't like it a lot.
No, I said I did. I like the
Oh,
story a
I'm sorry.
lot. Yeah, no, I love the story.
I'm like, that was a good story.
I was hoping we were gonna get Cal in live action as well at one point.
It could still be coming. It could still be coming. But again, remember, he's in a part of time where we're trying to move away from.
Right. You are, but not all of us are. But anyway, speaking of which, this trailer for this video game and this timeline, which I had no idea what the hell I was looking at, I will be honest. At one point, I thought we saw C3PO, so I thought we were in the prequels. I thought this was a time between Phantom and Attack. To be honest with you, I thought what I was watching on screen was, like I said, an undone C3PO. We saw Yoda in the temple.
You're half right.
It had a lot of prequel visuals. So that's where I got got my mistake from. But anyway, let's watch it and let's react to it, shall we?
We shall. Bing bong.
I can't wait to see Drax in Star Wars.
That does look like Jax. Till he turns around.
Till it turns, it's Voldemort when he turns around.
Yeah, when he turns around. Oh, he who shall not be named.
Are they going to be playable characters in the game? You're going to bing bong the drums?
That would be funny if you could just bing bong the drums.
Visually, I will say this though. Visually, the game looks great, but I want to know what gameplay looks like. That's what I want to know. Yeah.
Videos ever.
But here's my thing though too. This is a cinematic trailer of the game, right?
Mm-hmm.
I want to see gameplay. I think gameplay is going to really show us how the game is and what we're going to do. What are the characters that we're going to be using? Because right now, these are the stories. This is like the cutscenes and stuff like that. This isn't what the game is going to look like.
To be fair, no one cares about that. When that Spider-Man 2 trailer came out with
I know
Peter and Miles,
I know
that was just a cinematic cutscene.
I know, but we also though. But here's the thing though. In defense of that, we already know what the gameplay is like for that because we played the first one.
You've never played it where you could play as both.
No, but you can imagine if you played if you played the Spider-Man for PS4 like I did, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then you have the Miles one that came out and for the PS5 as well. You just put those two together, like, okay, now I know.
Completely get you. Get you. But this is how you sell it. To people that aren't true gamers, like that really care about like the playability and stuff, this is how you sell them.
All right. No, but again, not knocking it because it looks gorgeous and it's a beautiful trailer and I'm definitely intrigued, but I want to, as I said, and I think everybody wants to see some gameplay as well. Who is this character? He looks very familiar.
No one. You're thinking Cat Bane.
Right. Doesn't it look like Cad without the hat?
Same species.
And so here's where I thought was an unfinished C3PO, but then I realized that the eyes are different. Because remember when... What?
I said everything is different. His wiring, the color palette.
It is, but it looked, you know?
I'm with you. I can see how on quick glance you would think that. I can see
And then I don't know what race they are, but isn't this was Viceroy or New Gunray? Wasn't he one of them?
That doesn't mean that's him.
No, I know it's definitely not him. If it was set 200, or I mean, I don't know how old they can live to,
A
but
few hundred years before.
yeah. So if this is set 200 years before the prequels, I guess that's why I thought again we were in the prequels, because I was like, isn't that Newt Gunray?
That's why when you text me that, I'm like, I didn't see him, and then I watched it again. I'm like, oh, I see what.
There he is.
Because to me, I immediately saw it, and I just knew the timeline wasn't.
But which is it? Is it Newt Gunray or Viceroy? Which one is it?
Viceroy. Newt Gunray, I think, is the same thing, because there was two of them.
Yeah, so they're the same. Are they the same race?
Yeah. Oh, if that's what you're asking me, yes, they are. Yeah.
All right. So there's two of them in the same race. One is Newt Gunray, one is Viceroy.
Yeah.
Okay. I love that. Oh, I didn't stop it on her, but that character, I don't know. Again, I haven't read any of the books, but isn't that female character something that's in the books?
I don't recall.
With that headdress?
I don't recall.
And is this Order 67? No. I'm sorry. If it came before, this is Order. This is Order 33.
Yeah, no. Unfortunately, the only person that had that brilliant idea was Sidious.
Do you think this video game leads into Acolyte?
No. Only because Acolyte is probably going to try to be an original story.
Okay.
And also remember, this time period, there's supposed to not be any Sith. Because it's the whole reason why Darth Maul says it's time for us to make ourselves known again. And that's why when Qui-Gon goes, a Sith? We haven't seen a Sith Lord in hundreds of years.
Yeah.
Because they just disappeared. So that's why I said it's compelling that all you've seen in this in this entire trailer is colorful lightsabers. Nobody had a red lightsaber.
Yeah. And I want to know, because it's grainy, obviously we can't really say. I want to know who's marching. What is that? Like, what army is that? And those are Federation ships, no?
It's a version of them. I think because we've seen Federation ships first,
yeah,
we assume that it was only created in that time.
Okay.
Yeah. No.
All right.
Travis Barker has to be somewhere in there, right?
And we got somebody coming out of the black goo. The guy from Dune, right?
Yes. The exact guy from Dune. Or the Prometheus.
That's it, the Eclipse. Quantic Dream. Yeah. So look, again, anything Star Wars, sign me up. Pretty much. You know, anything Star Wars video game as well. But I want to see some gameplay. I want to see what it looks like. What are the missions? What are the playable characters? And what are you gonna do? You know, are you gonna have flying missions in it? Because we saw some spacecrafts, flying. We're gonna have saber duels. I am intrigued. The trailer did its job. You know, it got our interest. But again, if you're a Star Wars fan, I think you're going to be interested at this point in anything because of their track record, because of the success that the TV shows have had, and Jedi Fallen Order and how good of a game that was. And you're bringing a new developer in Quantic Dream. Let's see what they can do.
Yeah. Yep. And apparently you get to play as multiple characters.
Good. So, I'm glad.
But this isn't the Star Wars game that I'm waiting for. I'm waiting for that open world Star Wars game that they're working on.
Yes, they've been talking about that for a while now, but it's been delayed.
It has, probably because of that.
Right.
So I just hope it still gets made, because
let me ask you, if if they have multiple developers, because who was the developer? I can't think of it off the top of my head. Who was the developer that did Jedi Fallen Order?
Oh shit!
It wasn't Ubisoft, right?
No, hold on, hold on.
No,
Keep talking. I'm gonna
it
pull.
wouldn't be Ubisoft. Why did I think it was Ubisoft?
I don't know.
Um,
Called what? Oh, Fallen Order.
but if I'm saying if two different developers are doing projects, right? Why do either one of them have to be delayed in order for it to be done?
Because you don't want, it's literally the same brand. You don't want to be competing with yourself. You want to let this breathe, have its day, and then let the other one breathe and have
No,
its.
I'm not saying release them on the same day. It's an EA game. I can't believe I fucking forgot it was an EA game.
Right, but you also don't want it anywhere in the same year.
Right.
You just don't want it smacking, because especially if this game has DLC that goes throughout the year.
Mm-hmm.
That's what a lot of these companies are doing now.
Yeah, I know the downloadable content. I know.
Right, so you want to give it its leeway. Now, I know I just said that, and then Warner Brothers has Suicide Squad Kills the Justice League and Gotham Knights in the same year, but that's
Not even that. What did Sony just introduce? Sony introduced the new Spider-Man game, the new Wolverine game.
yeah, but they don't come out the same year.
Right, but you can still introduce them.
Oh, sure. Well, no, I'm saying I think they pushed that game back as far as development and what they're working on, because they're focusing just on this.
Yeah, but tell us what it is. At least tell us what it is.
Hey, take your time, because if you rush this and this game is horrible, I'm afraid they will never give us another open world Star Wars game, and I need that. I need that more than I need anything Grand Theft.
Let me ask you this question: if Red Dead and GTA 5 would have came out in the same year, do you think it would have hurt sales?
100%.
Why? I would have bought both games.
In my opinion, one is drastically better than the other. A and B. Grand Theft Auto has been giving us DLC for 10 years.
GTA 5 has been going on just based on online alone.
So it's like, if you're that company, hell no, I don't want my games out that close.
See, I understand it, but yeah, I would have. First of all, I still can't believe GTA 6 isn't out yet. But like you said, they're still making money on online.
Look at it like this with video games. Remember that BVS and Civil War was supposed to come out the same day.
Yeah,
one moved.
Mm-hmm.
Multiverse of Madness is supposed to come out the same month as Batman. One moved.
Yeah,
that lets you know everything you need to know.
No, I understand. I mean, I didn't mean on the same day. I just meant in the same year.
Again, it depends, because like
if you would have released Rockstar, they're both Rockstar. If you would have released Red Dead Redemption in February and then released GTA 5 in October, I don't think it would have suffered.
Again, it depends, because how long are you looking for Red Dead to stretch its legs? If you're looking for it to stretch its legs for that year, because those are your only two projects you have coming, like your big name ones.
Yeah.
No, you want it to stretch its legs, expand itself, and then when it dies off, you can tell people, relax. Grand Theft Auto's here.
Yeah, I mean, also too, I'm not also saying that they should drop them in the same year. No, of course not. But what I was saying, this open world Star Wars game has been hinted at for a couple of years now, and it just keeps getting delayed and delayed and delayed. I understand you want to have the production time and the developing time for this game that's coming out, Eclipse, right? And then release it and give it time to breathe. But it would also be nice to know what's coming up down the pike. You know,
I'm not disagreeing with you.
Yeah.
Nothing should be stopping them from just updating us on wherever you are, status wise.
Yeah.
I'm just saying I could see why they don't. They just want us to focus on this. This looks like it could be great. Again, like you said, we haven't seen gameplay.
Yeah.
We're not even fully sure what a main character is, who that race
is. The special ability going to be singing to the the villain?
Like I can just play drums really good. So it's a lot you have to answer with just this game before you get to anything else. So to me, no problem. Let's let this game breathe, and then boom. But I tell you this, by summer of next year, I better hear something about that open world Star Wars game.
Well, where are they on confirmed in August? Here we go, October. When teased in October. When are they revealing? When is Jedi Fallen Order 2 coming out?
Oh God. Oh, not for a while. Again, that game is going to be put on the back burner to a degree. Because you got this game coming, then you want to get that open world game out, and then you want to come back to that. I'll tell you this: I think we could see Cal Kestis in live action before we see him in another game.
That would make sense. That would make sense.
And again, I don't want people listening to think I know anything.
No, I know.
I'm just speculating.
People should also know right away to not assume I know anything, because I don't.
I just don't want it to be like, oh, Juwan, I just Googled it and they said this. Like, I'm not saying it definitively. I'm just giving my thoughts.
No, I got you. No, but look, I'm excited. I'm excited for any Star Wars video game. But like I said, I did enjoy Jedi Fallen Order a lot. I was anticipating a sequel. I also been hearing a lot about that open world game that we still don't know what that is. The Untitled. It's called the Untitled game, that we have no idea what's coming out or what it's about. But if they can fill in the void with this, to lead up into either the open world game or Jedi Fallen Order 2, so be it. Not to mention all the other content that we're getting on Disney Plus. So,
right. Yeah. About to get Book of Boba.
Yeah, you're right. Just a couple of weeks, we got that. All right, guys. Well, look, more importantly, let us know what you thought of the trailer to the game. Are you excited? I know it's no gameplay. I know I'm waiting for the gameplay to get more intrigued or more hyped on it. But from what we've seen in the cinematic trailer, it looks beautiful.
Yeah.
What it's about, I have no idea.
Who knows?
But we'll see. Hey, it has Yoda. You can see it in my thumbnail too. I use it as my thumbnail. It's got Yoda in the temple. That's all we need.
Not all we need, but we don't even know if we could play as Yoda.
Oh no, he wouldn't. He's too young. He wouldn't have been.
That's what I'm saying.
No, not Yoda. I'm talking about Grogu. He wouldn't. He was too young, because I think he was like 50, right, in Mandalorian.
Too young. Grogu was supposed to be an actual child in
Yeah, but like
Revenge
50.
of the Sith.
But Revenge. No, but he would have been 50 or something like that in the Mandalorian. No.
Yeah, but trace that all the way back to Phantom Menace and then go from there.
No, he wouldn't be born, is what I'm saying. He wouldn't be. No, I meant he's too young in the Mandalorian for him to exist now. That's what I meant. I was just talking out loud.
Okay,
No.
I'm sorry. Yes.
No,
yes.
Not that he's too young in this. No. He's not around.
That's what I'm saying. I'm like, I'm so confused.
No, I'm saying it would have been cool if the video game would have tied, maybe, you know what I mean? Showed a little baby.
I'm like, Grogu was a youngling in Revenge of the Sith, and you're talking about he's alive in the High Republic?
No, definitely not. No.
The hell? That's a crazy ass embryo. Just a little.
Unless we see his family.
We don't need to do that.
His ancestors.
Yoda's alive during this time. That's enough.
Yeah.
Yoda's living and breathing, so
you know it.
Yoda's enough, but he's super young, so.
Super young, although he looks really old in the little glimpse that we got.
He will forever look old, just like Grogu will forever look young.
I hope so. I don't ever want to see Grogu age out. I told you that.
Yeah, well, you can't, because then if people thought he was Yoda now, the hell do you think they're gonna think when he starts growing hair? Like, I don't know.
And starts talking like this. No, that doesn't even sound like Yoda. That was horrible.
No,
that actually sounded like a really weird Bane.
But to be fair, no one really sounded like Yoda.
Nobody cared about me until I put on the mask.
I do like talking as Bane. I did that quite a lot when that movie came out.
I almost bought a Bane mask during the pandemic. I just didn't have the money, but I was gonna wear, because you had to wear a mask. It would have been.
Okay.
It would have been a joke. It would have been a play on the mask.
No, I get you.
And then I could have said, nobody cared about me until I put. Dude, it's just my stupid dad humor. You know it. All right. Again, thank you for joining me on this. We did just do our spoiler review, our live reaction to the latest Matrix Resurrection trailer that dropped. So that's now on my channel. Of course, we just did this. So, Joanne, I do appreciate it. We got some things coming up tomorrow, right? At noon, we're doing our spoiler review of Hawkeye episode 4, which was really good. So we're going to be going over that and other things coming up soon. So stay tuned. So please like the stream, subscribe, and also, guess what? Drop down in the description of this video. You will see this man's YouTube link right there. Go follow him. Like it. Subscribe. Own it. Own it.
Don't own me.
No, don't own it. No.
Don't own me.
That's weird. That is very weird. All right, guys, enjoy your weekend, and I will see you everybody all soon. Peace.